Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where I think I've decided I'm going to stick with the Sister Blades again. Here's the thing about these. We've only ever won a single victory with them, and it was a downward victory on one fear. I need to get better at using these. And the aspect of Artemis, I think it has a lot going for it. The ability to parry like a headbutt from Typhon or something would be really valuable. I just need to get into the rhythm of actually thinking about this as a game where we have a parry. And leveling this up just increases the Omega attack speed. It doesn't really improve things all that much. It just makes it so you can parry a little bit faster, right? You wind up your parry quicker. And that's not nothing. To be clear, that's not nothing. But I don't think it's a big enough deal that like there's a huge difference between rank 2 and rank 5 of this thing. I think it's fine to just use it at this rank. I just need to be, a little bit more nine sols about it is all. I'm having the same problem here that I was having in that game, which is that I routinely get into defensive stance way too early. But yeah, so all that aside, we're headed upward. The nightmare for the Sister Blades is upward this time. And what are we starting with? And I think we're bringing Rocky because we need to make sure that we hit the iron. So, am I just like doubling a boon early on? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's start with that. You and me, Bird Brain. Let's do it.
To be done.
I'm sure that we'll have this under control.
I was born for this.
Okay, this is not a bad start.
That two-timing Chronos is on our side now. Against nasty versions of his older self and invisible bits of Typhon, we shouldn't fear too much, but ought to heed. Not the strangest predicament I've been in, but it's close.
Two timing that's a funny insult for him. So glamour gain is relevant here. Obviously, we're hoping for Flutter's Strike, and I think I am gonna reroll for it.
What else?
Flutter Strike versus Blue Glamour Gain. I think they're both very compelling. Let's take the Flutter Strike.
Take care.
Aw. She tried. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best Ares boon outcome for us could be. Obviously, Ares boon on cast and stuff would be totally fine. His gain wouldn't be horrible either.
We're to continue warring with the Titan Chronos, but in different times, or different circumstances, I should say. Had you but failed to succeed before, a fight without end. Oh, my kin.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow me around and help, please feel free. So yeah, Grizzly Gain is like, I wonder if that does make sense. I mean, so Omega moves cause a falling blade to appear. We're pretty much only going to be using our Omega special, or sorry, we're not going to be using the Omega special, just the Omega cast sometimes, and the Omega attack more frequently, hopefully. So, like, this is not bad. Grizzly Gain is... Every hit is 10%, so when we strike as fast as we do, we're probably going to get a pretty decent rate of plasma drop, but I have to say I have not been super impressed with Grizzly Gain in the past, and I am thinking about a reoffer here. Even these same boons would just like at a higher rarity. Now see, this is more interesting. Like Blue Grizzly Gain versus Epic Sword Ring. I wish that this was a little bit more descriptive as to the timing. Like, does every enemy in the Binding Circle get a blade regardless of when they enter? Does it only do it for the people who are in the initial area of the cast? I think it's still probably the right thing to take. I think it's quite good, but I do wish I knew for sure exactly how that worked. There's so much guesswork involved, or rather, you know, in a lot of cases,
Show me the surroundings.
memory. There's so much memory work involved. Okay, so we definitely want to see Medea, Hex, Hearts and Hammer, and then like I probably would prefer the Aphrodite gain. It's a shame that the Aphrodite thing is a boss fight because you kind of want to do it last, but I guess let's start with the hearts. Let's just get nice and tough as early as possible here. Remember, this is the hardest, you know, the largest amount of fear that we've ever had on an upward travel by quite some amount. We can maybe test with the. Do we have any spawners? No. Okay. We can maybe test with the circle. Wouldn't work. There's fewer of these enemies left. It looks like it didn't even drop a blade on this guy, even though he was in the initial circle. Okay, yeah, he entered right at the end, and he did get the blade. So cool.
Coin for Charon. A garlic bulb.
I appreciate that works in the way that is most beneficial to me. And with that, I think we're done here. Those harpies are fast. Oh, that's a fire. Maybe don't stand in that. Silly me, I thought I was going to be safe from the vulture swoop by being in the binding circle. But I should have known the rules apply to the enemies sometimes. Me all the time, the enemies some of the time. Alright, attacks are faster, I think I know that this was not like that impressive last time, but I think it was the right call last time, and I think it's the right call this time.
For Lim and Doros.
And what have we here?
You. What's for delivery?
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll take an extra boon. 8 encounters, so this is going to be after the boss fight. Fine with that. That's absolutely fine. Hopefully I'm going to survive the boss fight anyway. I mean, that shouldn't be too different, right?
Should stay out of their way.
I don't know, that wasn't all that difficult. Okay, I brought you
Great Hecate.
some tears.
I've not seen you in a bit.
Or whatever it was that you wanted. Do I want to give her... yeah. Oh, this is a separate interaction. Right.
This should be what you sought. 1 vial of vaporized tears from the morning fields. May you use it well.
Oh, this is it. To think of all the sorrow concentrated here. I shall be working with this very soon. Thank you so much.
You're just like not a very chill person.
Wanted to mention, Lord Hypno still is slumbering in the crossroads. I tried dream vapors on him to no avail. Can you think of anything more potent, perhaps?
Well, I can think of how to make dream vapors more potent, sorcerers. They practically could rouse the dead. As for that dormant son of Nyx, who knows? But little harm in trying.
Thank you, Lady Medea.
Okay, cool. Enfeeblement of cowards is probably not really the thing. Yeah, it's probably just wealth, right?
Pleased to oblige.
I'm grateful, milady.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ah, yes, I just collected all those spirits there in torment so that you could rescue them. You know, as you do. Alright, Hex. And then, like, I might do the... Let's do the Aphrodite thing after the Hex. We don't need all of the improvements to take on... Oh, well...
Incoming.
Ow. I saw the little time projectile and I just let it happen.
There you are. Such a joyous night it was when you and your headmistress and the goddess of the hunt and I all rode together on my steeds. Now we are each once more where we belong, but the Silver Sisters are never truly apart.
Only the dark side one is God blessed, huh? That's a shame because it's really not very good. And I like Nightbloom. I like Nightbloom a bunch. Nightbloom is really powerful. That said, the God Sent effects are extreme, right? Nightbloom's really, really good, but the God Sent effects... All right, let's see if
Together
they
we shine.
can God Sent this, what I think is probably the least impressive of the hexes, into something that's actually like, wow, okay, holy hell.
Good
Holy
work,
hell.
Before you
Rocky.
go,
Away, Rocky.
That's a level of brutality that I was not expecting. So this is going to prevent me from buying a boon from the shop. But it is, you know, it is more cash efficient than buying the shop boon would be. It just means I won't have the effect of the boon during the next boss fight.
Where else?
Let's go say howdy to you.
Are you the satyr currently in charge?
Huh. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't charging. I tried to. As you might imagine, I was not intended to just take that on the face.
Another night, another satyr slaughtered.
My intention was to parry, but holding attack was not charging my Omega for whatever reason.
Hear me, on my authority.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for a glamour gain, but grabbing blue level spiritual affirmation now, and then just letting it scale up in value over the course of the night, I think is perfectly reasonable. Passion Rush also is good. I think I'm going to take spiritual affirmation. It's good now, and it will only get better as the night goes on. Speaking of loot, which I wasn't, here's some loot. So do we want Ares or...
What's left of Aphira?
Demeter Game and Demeter Dash would both be okay. Apollo's Dash is like fine. Ares' Dash is also fine. I wouldn't really be opposed to Ares' Gain either. But I would like the Aphrodite Gain for the weakness, not just the actual gain. Wow. Let's see what he wants to give us.
That should have done it.
Maybe a little premature there. I'm not doing very well on health, am I?
In the name of Hades.
Okay, so all three of these are very good. Omega Cast starts to look better and better. Your chance to deal 200% damage that increases the less life you have remaining. I don't know how this is going to stack with the crit, but like, probably pretty well, right? Obviously, you love it at more than common, but I don't know that I want to... Do I want to spend my last point of reoffer searching for higher numbers? No, I'm just gonna take it. Hopefully it'll get improved over time.
Be not afraid. Stubborn, aren't you?
It would be good if I pressed the correct button. It was the same sequence, and I still almost got it wrong the second time. Alright. And I did, thanks to Medea, manage to make enough money back up to be able to buy a boon in the shop, which is rad.
Finally. Olympus, I accept this message.
Omega Move's charge faster is certainly something, but I'm gonna re-offer here, hoping for dodge.
Infinite possibility.
Blue quality quick buck this early in the run. I mean, right now it's gonna get me a palm, which I would not otherwise be able to afford. But also, there's like epic nimble limbs on top of my already existing attack speed is probably very impressive. This is gonna be a fair amount of extra shopping, but I think I'm actually gonna take the nimble limbs and also the armor because I'm very concerned about surviving this boss fight. We attack very fast now.
Cyclops.
I see you decided not to act on my prior recommendation for the good of your flock, whose sheep you often eat. For how much longer do you plan to bar me from the rift?
Thinking it might be a while. Got my flock, got my barn, been sleeping better lately, and having to uproot, settle someplace else, packing and unpacking. I don't want any of that.
How fortunate you've made yourself such a comfortable arrangement that happens to be right in my blasted way.
Oh, that's just another perk. I even get my nightly exercise.
Okay, this is gonna be a scary one for sure.
That itches.
Oh,
Poisoned.
poison. Get out of the poison, you big baby. Yeah, I don't think that's actually a parryable situation there. Ah. I don't know why I dodged. I'm invincible. Did my invincibility end at just the perfect moment for me? Wow. That's a button here. Just the perfect moments that I can still take a hit from the stupid rockfall thing. I mean, that damage output's like pretty serious. There's a lot of big, predictable attacks. Oh, I dashed the wrong way entirely. Ow. No. Damn it. Okay. Well, I got him to jump into it. Well, yeah, it feels like it doesn't last any time at all. We gotta get a Path to Stars. We gotta get the improvements. The base
was unable to prevail.
The base version of that ability is so bad. Okay, next 9 attacks. All that crit chance. I mean, like you saw, it happened a couple of times there. I hit the parry, I got on him, and the damage was just... The DPS was very impressive, briefly. I'm not able to buy any of the things. Not that I would like most of those things anyway. And like I say, we gotta get a path. I gotta fix this garbage.
Moving on.
All right, you and me, Rocky. Let's get that iron. So we have to pull 2 iron deposits to get enough for the weapon. What do you have to make?
The city lies a makeshift dock, from which a vessel may cut through the channel across the land toward the mountain of the gods.
Looks like I'll need a ride. Next bearing.
Good start. Alright, anything else here? No. Let's do this one.
Beg pardon?
Ah. Didn't get it up in time. I was holding the button already, but... Yeah, it does take a while to come out of an animation and get your feet planted and then start the charge again. This shit is scary. That enemies from the next area penalty is considerably more terrifying going upward than it is going downward. Once again, attempting a parry when I had no business going for a parry. Always nice to see him. Have to think about it as being mostly a 5-second invuln for the moment. And that's not a small thing. Oh.
Not too bad.
Well, I went to parry that projectile and it just missed me.
The Path of Stars.
Alright, what does the Godsend bonus do? Continually create heartthrobs while you're in Godsend mode. That's kind of interesting. During Hex, attack is faster. Cast deals bonus damage. Cast is Omega. Yeah, not a lot of winners here, actually. I mean, Tension's not bad. Bloodthirst is like 20% bonus damage when you're base damage is like 0, it's not really that impressive. Do I even want lineage? I probably want lineage. And then, like, what am I building toward? I kind of don't think any of this shit's any good. I guess we go toward the cast side. 20% more damage during, lasts a little bit longer. I mean,
has led to Aphrodite.
more invulnerability time is certainly good.
I meant to tell you, Icarus. I finally got to fly with Great Selene and a moonlit steeds. I certainly see the appeal, and I didn't even get to steer the chariot.
Wait, you were all the way up there? That's amazing. The moon herself giving you a ride across the sky. I thought maybe if I could just fly a bit higher, I could reach her myself, but I talked myself down.
That's very cutely worded, and also, yeah, probably a good job learning from your previous failures. Okay, so special boon gains 3 levels, attack boon gains 3 levels. Now that's interesting. Or every 7 encounters get 2 palm slices. So this is gonna be more than 3 levels, obviously, before the end of the run. I think I'm gonna take supply chain.
Yes.
Thanks. Olympus, I accept this message.
Are we in a place where tall order's reasonable? Probably not. I don't have a reroll. I think mean streak is kind of garbage. And stutter step's not bad, but maybe we could lean into tall order. We could try to make it happen.
Let's pick up the pace.
I have arrived. Long have my brothers, foster sisters, and I warred against the Titan Chronos, and yet now we are to have a truce? I shall not trust in him anytime soon. You need but say the word, and we shall seal him away for good.
Yeah, not that I don't believe you have that under control, but Lightning Lance is certainly not bad, although we're going to be right on top of enemies a lot anyway. Ionic Gain is kind of weird. Honestly, Thunder Rush is like probably fine. Maybe Lightning Lance makes sense. I'm going to take Thunder Rush. I don't think it's super great, but it's all right. It's nice of that guy to stand perfectly still until I broke through his armor. Just be as little of a threat as he can possibly be.
All clear.
Alright, attack speed is rad. Alright, I mean, we're doing pretty good damage. Is there any iron on this ship? Looks like no. It could still happen. I really thought I was going to be able to like read the orb attack coming out in time to parry it. I don't know why.
For the last one.
It's never how it's happened before. Foolishness, that's why. Okay, visit to Circe. It's certainly not unwelcome.
Fang and feather, tuft of wool, we welcome you.
Unfortunately, I'm relatively sure she does not have awakening phrase for us, since she already did have one.
Our Lady Hecate confirmed each detail of what you have achieved, although with far less modesty than you. Such an accomplishment, Poppet.
Thank you, Madam Circe. If not for your enchantments, I might never have gained the summit of Olympus, which was a necessary step. You don't mind if we keep on like this?
Oh, I would mind if we no longer did. So long as you have more to do, you can veritably count on my contribution.
Okay, shrink in size and gain a 10% chance to dodge. Inactive Arcana is, I mean, there's certainly some of them that would be useful, but it's hard to... There's also several that would effectively do nothing. Or you'd just be very, very low in power in general. I think we'll try 10% chance to dodge.
Oh, look at you.
Also, oh, sweet, iron.
Rocky, use that beak. Why, thank you.
Okay, that's enough to build one of the weapons that we were waiting on.
Shamblers.
How did I take damage? What? Okay, where's the thing that's hopping around and making my life miserable? You, stop doing that. And look at that, driftwood besides. 6 driftwood. Somehow. And of course, it's 2 attacks. It's not even... It can't just be a little bit of failure. It must be a huge failure. Boy, I am not having my best day of Hades ever here. These last couple of runs have been harsh.
You're going to love this.
Oh, what's up, nerd? I'm invincible.
I can still fight.
That'll show him.
Next vessel.
Yeah, like, honestly, that constantly producing heartthrobs thing, I think it's going to end up being a lot of damage. Okay, so that's what that... I was wondering what that perk icon meant. Because if you're not aware, the enemies who have perks, you can see what perks they have on their health bar. And apparently that one on the left means that it does the Chronos bubble thing when it dies. Okay, we got 2 levels on Flutter Strike off of our first delivery. That's extremely fucking rad, actually. Whoa, whoa, the area on that.
Feast your eyes on this.
Ow.
You had it out with Polyphemus, so I hear. Recall distinctly how he lost his eye. Let's say Flame played a vital part and leave it there. Almost felt sorry for the lad, but he's been getting by. I'm getting in your way.
Hestia, I'm gonna need you to like just move forward on your microphone a little bit. You know, honestly, cardio gain is fantastic here. Pardon me. I would have preferred the weakness, but we have no reason to believe that we will ever see it at this point. The game does not seem to be cooperating in quite that way.
The front of the fleet.
Alright, food extremely welcome. This is gonna hurt. We have way less health than I would like going into this fight. Slow cooker, not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, like, stuffed candle continues to be an amazing call, right? Glowing coal is pretty good. Like, do we want to... It is the case that I am going to have to be up on enemies anyway. But these things that let you drop your cast at a distance let you, you know, throw your cast as you're approaching, so you can use all of your all of your melee uptime on just punching the enemy to death. That said, Snuffed Candle's very good in a lot of situations, including the one we're about to walk into, even at a low rarity. Alright, let's just brace ourselves here. Hold on a second, I'll get a drink. By which I meant take a drink, not like go get a drink. Alright. I can definitely see with this build getting massacred by that laser.
You're so tiny right now, babe. How cute. Old Cersei must have done that to you, yeah? I've flown by her little island where she's doing all her lunatic experiments.
You had so much promise as a student, Eris. Even now, you easily identify the work of an experienced enchantress, but only to spurn our craft.
Your craft turns you into a walking joke. I'm just pointing it out. Well, whatever happens next, thanks for the laughs.
This craft has also exposed us to a very different type of fanfic.
Got you.
I mean, not entirely different. Obviously, there are a lot of similarities. I guess there's a lot of pretty easy parries available here. You actually be focusing on getting those, but I'm afraid to take damage trying to do something silly, especially when the strat is working for now. Yeah. Oh, this is an annoying enemy to have to face a bunch of while dealing with her. Oh.
How about this? Still going, huh?
I can tell you, I don't necessarily feel like I should have taken damage there. I'm gonna end up with no Death Defiances left at the end of this fight. I just have that feeling. Ow. Why is everything on fire? Yep. I mean, like, I needed to move forward, right? I didn't actually have a choice. And then she bails out. I was kind of hoping Rocky would just finish her.
No, you're making a mistake.
Well, that was not the best that could have gone.
Survived all that.
It's true. I have 9 HP. That's what survived means. Well, the good news is Athena already can appear here. So
The path to Olympus.
we don't have to actually take the Athena bonus manually. The Centaur Heart is 2 encounters. That's pretty great. I think we're just gonna... You know, it's only 30 coins. I probably will need it, so let's just go ahead and take it. And... Gosh, what do you think? Maybe it's Knucklebones? The health reduction does hit both of them. I guess is there something that would be worth trying to force into my build at this point? Does one of these provoke sacrifice boons, right? Or is that just a thing from the well? Yeah, I guess maybe that's just a thing from the well. Well, with how much I'm encouraged to go into Omega attack, maybe the Blackened Fleece is reasonable? Sorry, I don't mean to hesitate for so long here. I'm just a little uncertain. I can't think of any particular boon that I'd be like really pushing for. We could take the Discordant Bell and just try to like brute force our way through the encounters. What if damage always? We could take the Engraved Pin and try to use this to survive Mount Olympus until we meet Athena. That feels pretty bad. I think I'm just going to take the Knuckle Bones. I do still want to level up more keepsakes. I don't really want to be doing the same ones over and over again. And there are definitely situations that would justify taking the others. That everyone. Not my favorite initial rewards.
Blast off.
Ow. How are there so many ranged attacks coming out of such a small number of enemies? So close together.
Delivery arrived.
Alright, the max HP is extremely helpful. You know what? Let's take this on Swordring.
I accept this gift.
That was probably wrong. I probably should have just taken it on Flutter Strike. These things really suck. Also, that thing really sucks. I bet it thought I didn't even see it.
Here for you, gorgeous.
Pardon me, boy. That persistent cough is really bothering me tonight too. So Skulking Onslaught is very good in a broad sense. It does not, however, play super well with Typhon. So I think I'm going to take Final Slice instead.
My blades shine like the moon.
How long until that food gets here? 5? Yeesh. Maybe we'll survive.
Sky Drakens.
Surprise, nerd! Wow, that's a big area, I'll say that. Ah. Yep, absolutely I will.
Aphrodite, in the name of Hades.
Three air. I mean, this is not helping me get to my tall order, I'll tell you that. But yeah, 9% more damage while you have at least 80%. It's 18% more damage instead. It's pretty fucking good. I do like Secret Crush, but I think I would really like to see it at a higher rarity. And this is probably more damage than Secret Crush anyway. And I think we're going for that path. Love to take damage from an attack that didn't have anything to do with me. Enemies fighting enemies, and I accidentally get shot. Cowardice is not exactly infinite, but there's a lot of it. I have a lot. I could really use it if this would be over. Thank you.
Filthy creatures.
They really are. Okay, Thunder Rush and Sword Ring. Those are both welcome. So I should give Athena... I should absolutely give Athena Nectar. We so rarely see her.
Huh. Try as I might to consider each possibility. Partaking of nectar in the midst of this conflict that we're in is quite unthinkable. Still, it's something to look forward to.
If it's something to look forward to, then it's a greater gift than I thought. The idea of a sip of nectar while at peace. It does sound good.
I forgot we were tiny. She's very big, and I forgot we were tiny.
My father's palace is now closed for retrofitting. Probably much like what's underway in your father's realm. Leaving you with nowhere to rest after a hard night's work.
It's all right, Lady Athena. I mustn't stay here longer than I have to, and recover far more swiftly where I'm from.
You fight as though you're unencumbered, but I know the surface weighs on you. It is impressive how you've learned to suppress this fate-wrought weakness in your blood.
Okay, so... Don't think it's Failing Shot. It's got to be Stalwart Stand, right? How much of my magic is this priming? All of it. That would be so much magic prime that I can't... Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. That would be so much magic primed that I can no longer even do an Omega. But it wouldn't be that hard to get past that. I'm going to take it.
Done.
It's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it.
To the next path.
All right. So we were headed for Sanctity. Unfortunately, we don't quite reach it here. So tension. Yeah. All right. I think just taking points on the way to it is right, though.
What's
Together
Hermes
we
offering
shine.
us, Eve?
I'm going to go ahead and buy the Soul Tonic for obvious reasons. We don't actually need it, but it'll give me a little bit more room to like play. I say we don't need it because we are going to get our, you know, plus a few max health and max mana thing in a couple of rooms, right? And that'll put us back over 10. It Hephaestus mini boss or just a normal room for Ares? I actually think it maybe is the Hephaestus mini boss. It's gonna be it's gonna be either the dragon or what's his face, the robot, and I can kill the robot real easy. Okay, so we got flipped. We use the riposte time to do a shit ton of damage here and break the shield.
Remember that.
Okay, so that didn't quite work the way I was hoping it would. I was hoping I would defy death, do a riposte, break the shield during the super damage period, and then kill him before he got us back down, so we'd effectively have more HP. I did take too much damage after the Defiance.
Hear me, on my authority.
Okay, you want trades. I think I... Ooh. Well, trading something for fire is not a bad idea. Maybe it's smoldering. 135 every 1 second is pretty significant. It's probably not Heat Rush. It's probably not Flame Strike, so...
This boon is worth the sacrifice.
And then a palm. Really? Really? Alright.
Enough.
Okay, the plan worked much better that time. We can at least be walking around at this much. Who knows? Maybe we pull Tall Order off of fire. Where even are the enemies? They're all the way over there. Not actually sure what those auras around them are, so I'm gonna do this thing. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, remember that food we ordered?
Coming in hot.
Hot Pot's gonna be pretty live, I think. This is probably an upgrade.
They're making me pick favorites.
They are making me pick favorites. But that's got us to 7 fire. So, Tall Order, almost. running away. It's so effective.
Predictable. It's that bird.
Leave me alone, bird. It spawned another wave of enemies.
Cheers, Hermes.
Okay, what an annoying room that was. This is probably the pre-boss shop. So yeah, let's go. I mean, this will be our last chance to shop before the boss. You know what I mean? I always say that. I hope that it's understood that that's the thing I'm saying, expressing, is that we want to spend this money because it's about to be boss fight time. Yep. Gotta say, not super jazzed about the lack of death defiance in the store here. I was kind of hoping. Yeah, I see no reason, no reason not to just keep doing that. And that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Huh. I was really hoping we were going to be offered a fire boon in the shop for obvious reasons. We'll just have to survive without it here. I'm not going to survive without it here.
Forced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus. If you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
She says, knowing that she's not even going to get to do that. Like, once again, we are not the good guys in this story.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Itos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Itos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall.
No, the gods don't have the good sense that the gods gave an eagle, that is for sure. Bottom, mid, top. Ah, what's up now, nerd? Drop this as far over here as I can. Ow, dude. Traveling. Yeah, I mean, the heartthrob damage is really good. Okay, bottom, mid, bottom. Ow, damn it, I ran up too early. I was mid twice. Now it's bottom, and then it's mid. Too much trouble while my parry's down. You know, I gotta say this for Heracles. He's real good at running away from his problems. on, stop spinning, you asshole. Alright, more fire for you, though. Unfortunately, we've spent both of our Godsworn upgraded hexes, so no more super damage boost on that. But we're still doing okay damage outside of it. I do think he's gonna kill me. Get him, Rocky! No!
Looks like she's gone, Prometheus. Now what?
His HP had to be single digits there, right? We were so close.
Oh, don't know which one is worse.
Alright, I mean, like, it's not that bad of a sign, right? 24 and 32 fear. We're, like, losing by a hair's breadth. We're getting to the difficult bosses. Unfortunately, that means I did not pull any Nightmare that night. But it also means
That Titan's
that
hatred
I
for
got
the
the
gods. It's clouded his senses.
I got the resources for a fancy new weapon. We can absolutely do some good work with our fancy new weapon.
Wait, so the horned guy over there, he's the one who shows up whenever some mere mortal is about to die in some horrific, unexpected way?
Well, yes. He ensures the will of the three fates is done. But don't misjudge him for it, and there's no need to be afraid of him either.
Are you kidding? I think that's awesome. I wonder if he saw me die. Maybe I got crushed by a boulder, struck by lightning, murdered by my own lover. Could you introduce us?
Sure.
But you do have to follow me out of the tent. Okay, well, we certainly did do this thing.
Yes.
And who knows if that was actually a good idea. Rousing Hypnos is worth 2 darkness and also, or 2 nightmare, and also, you know, Hypnos, having our friend Hypnos back. Pretty cool. Oh, interesting. This is actually just vanquish the unrivaled bosses before, behold unrivaled Chronos. So I might get the 8 nightmare just from getting to Vowed Typhon. That's pretty cool. That's interesting stuff. That's good information. Hey, broker. Give me some nectar. This is annoying.
Hail, witch.
I could make stronger dream vapors.
We certainly have the resources for that. But we actually are getting pretty close on poppies. You go through a lot of poppies.
Intent was true.
Okay, that's exciting, and we're totally going to get over there and do that in a second.
As long as it is not an imposition, Lady Hecate. I know you have far greater responsibilities than looking after yet another child of Nyx. Especially when Nyx herself is back.
When Melinoe first summoned you, I said that you could stay for now, and it continues to be now, does it not? You seem the sort to make yourself useful without getting underfoot. It is all that I require.
Then I shall do so to the best of my ability. Please notify me if you deem my performance unsatisfactory in any way.
And it would be really bad news if he did get underfoot, because look at the fucking, they're all like scraggly and craggy.
Oh gods, you're just like her.
Be like stepping on a Lego made of your own nightmares.
The first few times I saw you out there, I figured you were just venting your anger. But you keep heading out night after night. You're determined, but you're going to get caught.
Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense. Just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Works out for both of us.
Fine. We're both learning a lot, I think. But I don't intend to let up on any of my responsibilities just because you're trying to achieve what I've been tasked to do.
Somebody's got to do it.
I mean, I would like to be friends. Also, I would like for my package to arrive, so a little bit of spent time would be useful. Hold on, let me see. Do we have anything to plant over here?
Come along.
Strange stuff.
Well, certainly we have more mandrake seeds. I wonder, could we ever spend all of these mandrakes? Alright, how about some of this, maybe?
Nemesis, we've been going on like this a while, and I wondered if you'd be up to take a break. Over at the springs.
Come to think, could really use a bath. You, I mean. But I could too, I guess, so why not?
It's gonna take her about an hour to get out of that armor.
Just right.
Not too hot, not too cold.
How long has it been since you last took off the armor?
A while. Not been much incentive. You saw how much of a pain it is to undo the lacing and the straps. Feels strange without. Like I don't know.
Unburdened? Or more comfortable, at least?
Responsible for holding up my own spine.
Good letting off some steam sometimes, I guess. But there's a fine line between rest and complacency.
I don't know that we're at risk of becoming complacent here, Nem.
The risk is greater than you think. We're lounging in a bath while who knows what is going on out there.
We're not lounging. We'll be better equipped to deal with the who knows what out there if our muscles aren't all knotted up.
Like you know. All right, gotta get back to work. Though, this suit does feel a little lighter now.
Take care, Nem.
Okay, see, I mean, it's not so bad being kind of nice to me for a moment.
May moonlight guide you.
Fine.
We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How's she holding up?
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titan's forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Aye.
I should, however,
Broker?
make sure that I always have some of this stuff on hand. I don't think I'm anywhere near the number of cards to get more yet, but that is the thing I most want to
Lots of
use
shades around.
my cards for. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on giving you nectar for the moment.
Some garlic.
Wait, did I get extra seed there? I did. All right, let's see. The presence of a third line of question marks on this item does suggest that this is probably not going to be the one.
All right, Lord Hypnos, let's give this a new attempt. We have to get you out of there. But first, breathe deep. The same dream as before. He's truly stuck.
Well, that's not how that's supposed to be.
Not moved at all. Let's see if this works.
I kind of want to take this home.
If you are dreaming even here, then I must ask if I could see into your psyche deeper still, Lord Hypnos. Whether you let me in is up to you, but once again, breathe deep. What? This is quite comfortable, really.
Okay, we're like another layer. Sleep mask. This is really cute. Disconcerting, obviously.
What are all these things?
Batty!
Wait, there he is.
My man does not need to be in the eternal
still
slumber zone.
Lord Hypnos? Lord Hypnos, can you hear me? Answer me. Anything? A twitch of the eye? Oh, come on, please. He's dreaming about sleeping? Or about dreaming? This is beyond me still. How far has he descended?
Good old Thanatos. Busy. All time.
His brother Thanatos. Hope lost. The dream's collapsing again. No.
Maybe I should have gone and interacted with that like painting instead of talking to him.
Oh, got farther that time, but how many dreams are you having? But if you're dreaming of death, perhaps. Sleep well for now, my lord.
Won't have to look at that again.
Into the earth you go.
Okay, so a little bit of distraction there. Paying attention to things that are not on the monitor. Okay. Let's go buy our weapon. I was really hoping to make it up to, if not past Typhon, then up to the upper area at least, because obviously we could really use more of that resource, the serpent scales. It's a little awkward how many of them we need, but hey, check it out.
Grant me the aspect of Nurgle.
That guy's been around a while.
Why, he is old enough to be your grandpa. Okay, so become Berserk after you strike enough foes. Restore one thing per foe hit and 65% faster attacks and specials. I mean, it sure does seem like you would want to pour a lot of Nightmare into this thing real fast, but it taking 2 Nightmare to go up even the first rank makes it clear that it will be non-trivial to to rank this up all the way. That said, I'm feeding it.
Let our bond grow strong.
Seems pretty powerful.
And thusly does our strength. How goes it with the never-ending torment stuff, now that you got that oat thing over there? Those nocturnal arms of yours, they must be having a great time.
The arms of night. They are reacting to the oath, I think. Growing stronger as the testaments are carried out. Drinking the very nightmares born of mortal's fear of the dark.
Now that is what I like to hear.
Again, maybe not the good guys in this particular story.
Commander.
You got you shades?
Oh right, I can dash through stuff to send it to. That'll show him. Oh yeah, is the. Okay, so that's the single. There's no combo with the. Oh no, there is. I can keep swinging afterward. But that big thing is the first strike, and then seems like a much shorter range normal special. Oh, that's cool. What does the Omega attack look like? Seems like fewer spins and slower, but
What a chap.
okay, yeah. There's some pretty obvious utility to some of that stuff. So we'll be heading up again. We're not so desperate for iron anymore, which means we might be going back to Tula, as boring as that is. The extra death defiance makes a huge difference, and also Tula is badass. The extra damage we were getting out of Rocky was not insignificant, though. I do think that that's got to be noted. All right, I think it's going to look something like this. I think we're probably just going to head up again.
Do I dare?
Yep. Somebody's got to show these guys they can't get away with what they did to me. And theoretically, that somebody should probably be me. So I think that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We're getting a lot of good work done here, despite the fact that I'm also getting my head knocked clean off my shoulders periodically. We just gotta adjust to the new normal. So when you come back next time, that's what we're doing. And we'll see you then.